I am so tired of my kids eating crappy food for school lunches. So I have now started making little dishes that they can take to school every day. And also when they come home from school and when they want a snack, it's not just a packet of 2-minute noodles. So today we're making a tuna casserole that sounds like really crap, but I'll show you what's in it, and it's really simple to make, and you can just change this up. I'm not saying I am not a good cook, but I just want to give you some tips and some ideas on what you can also make, and if you can share yours with me, that would be great too. And you don't have to make it from scratch. Show you. So we're going to use these packet mac and cheese, and yeah, if you want to make it from scratch, make it from scratch. I'm going to use 2 packets because I'm going to make a good batch. Some tuna, a couple of onions. I've got a couple of onions there. A can of corn, and like frozen corn, frozen peas and corn and carrots. I just realized I had some cabbage in there, so I'm just going to chuck that in. Every time I've made this, I've had to add some extra cheese into it. So I've got this leftover mozzarella cheese. I'm going to try and not use that because it hasn't even been opened yet. But I've got this other bit of cheese there, so I'll use that, but I'll use whatever I have to use. And I always put bacon in it as well, but I haven't got any bacon out, so I'm going to skip that today. And little florets of broccoli goes in it too. This is my version anyway. So it's not really a tuna casserole, it's like mac and cheese with extra stuff in it. And it is just so simple to put in the fridge in a container. You can have it as a side dish with like a piece of fish or with some steak or anything like that. And everyone in my family loves it. Water on for the macaroni so that that's nice and boiled. And then I'm just going to fry the onion off, steam some of the broccoli. There definitely are bigger packs of mac and cheese that you can get, but this was all that was available at the supermarket at the time, so I grabbed 2 of them. That is about how much pasta that makes. I don't normally have mushrooms in it, but I've got some mushrooms left, so I'm going to chuck them in as well. Oh. I left it sitting there too long and now it's like a big ball. It says you're supposed to use 2 tablespoons and a cup of milk for two lots. Okay, so I would not recommend letting the pasta sit there like that because it's all kind of stuck together. Yeah, so it's 2 tablespoons of butter, half a cup of milk, but obviously I've got 2 lots in here, so I'm going to double that. I'm going to empty these in, add the milk, because this is the cheesy part of it. I'm going to chuck this in now, and then once I've got all the stuff back in there, then I'll put it back on the stove and just mix it all together and add some more, probably some more milk and some more cheese. So, and with the broccoli, you kind of want to make them into small little florets. I'll show you what size, but like in just a little tiny bits. So everything is all like really small and it mixes in nicely together. So that would be what a big floret would be, and I like to make them just like a little bit smaller. Like that size, like mini florets. Use as minimal pans as possible, so I'm going to put the broccoli in the frying pan and kind of steam it off a little bit. So the broccoli is ready to go, so I'm going to leave that little bit of water in there too. And I'm going to put the corn in. Tuck that in there. use a can opener to open it. Let me know if this works. It does drain most of the oil out of that, but there is still a little bit in there. I'm going to leave it in there. Because if you look now, because I've added all that stuff, it's not as cheesy. I'm going to really break those chunks of tuna down into little bits so it's all mixed through nicely. Going to put a little bit of that mozzarella in as well. Not too much because I don't want it to be all like stringy. And then a little bit of extra milk so it's not all dry. I'm sort of right now just waiting for all the heat to go through it so that it thickens up and also melts all that cheese, and then it will be good to go. Yum. It does definitely taste better with bacon in it though. Trying so hard not to have a wine tonight, so instead I'm going to have one of these. They are so delicious. They're like little energy drinks, but they're all natural and they're like 9 calories. So good. So I'm just going to sit it there for now, and I might have some of it as a side dish with our chicken, which I've still got one of these chickens left over from when we went to Aldi that time. Like $15. Yeah, I'll just put it in the oven and just put something with it. It's such good value. See, it's like boneless. This has been one of my go-to meals for absolutely ages, and I just started basically with broccoli, onion, corn and tuna, but I really think that this one didn't have as much flavour or much body to it because I added the mushroom, which was watery, and I added the cabbage, which was a bit watery, and I feel like I also overcooked the pasta. So if you're going to make this, you could keep those things in mind to only cook the pasta for a short amount of time and maybe do it right at the end when everything else is already fried off. I normally never take that pot off the pan because it's kind of like ready to go straight in and it doesn't cool back down. It could have been the reason why the consistency wasn't as nice. The other thing that I would really love to try next is maybe making the macaroni and cheese from scratch, or adding actual grilled chicken pieces to it instead of the tuna. I feel like I've made this so many times now that I'm a little bit over having the tuna in it. Anyway, write down below what you make. Like if you've got a dish like this that you make on a regular basis and you just chuck it in the fridge, that's really great for kids or for your family to just have it as a snack every now and then rather than them grabbing noodles. I would really love to hear, and I then might try it myself.